Passwurdz now wants to play. He's doing his usual Dutch. Try the queenside variation. He won't be ready for this. I never play this way versus him. We usually kind of have a lot of repetitive games with the same openings, which is a-okay if you ask me. Should I play aggressively? Should I prepare my move for the center? Blocking my knight. Alright. I'll prepare my center assault here. He's gonna fianchetto. He gives me just enough time to get out of here. Okay, now after that, I may... Should I get his knight off? No, I should pin his knight. Pin, then attack. Alright, get my knight out. Now this is looking pretty weak right here. I have two pieces defending my e4 square. I imagine he's planning on... Yeah, he castles right there with the attack. I may do the same. Now I can begin to... Well, should I do that? Is that wise? This appears to be a wise move because he can't really recapture. And once again, this is dual commentary, so we're both commentating on the same match right here, so we can get two outlooks of the same events. Alright. So he's threatening to take his knight to f2. Not about to let that happen. Well, I have an intermezzo move right here and taking this. Now, I can defend f2. With my rook. And also getting ready to stack my rooks on the d file. Passwurdz is a very talented player. I don't win all too often against him, so I'm holding out pretty well right now. Alright, so we castled on opposite sides, so I should probably really be focused on my attack at this time. Maybe beginning to advance my pawns. Does he have a useful square to go to here? Okay, he does not, so I can just push his knight back a little bit. And just kind of... Okay, if I need to defend the square one more time. My g5 square needs defense, so I can... Alright, so we'll just get this plan in motion. Going for the checkmate pretty soon, and he's getting the attack with some tempo. Okay, so now I can forking this knight and that pawn. But his queen is defending, so it's not really much of a true fork. So he takes, take there, it's not good. He wants my rook. Bring my rook to safety. Still threatening that pawn. Okay, he wants the knight trade. Sorry, I have laryngitis still. He wants to defend that, offering the knight's trade. I'll allow it. Now he's got an attack on my pawn over there and my queen. That's the best way to continue from this point. Probably to trade pawns now. With my queen in his base, it might be more dangerous than his bishop. Okay. He's probably expecting me to take this pawn, but it's kind of looking like one of my only choices at this point. After he takes my pawn, that might be a sacrifice. We'll see about that. I've got a little bit of compensation for losing that knight. Yeah, now we're material-wise speaking, we're even, but it's not as important as some other things here. Just attack that knight. Attack the knight again. Oh, he didn't even take. Wow. He's just strengthening his attack. I have to strengthen my defense now. Block his queen's attack on my king with the rook. He wants to trade off the rooks and get his queen in my base. Now I'm threatening to take that rook once I move this rook. And no, that would be a mistake. Don't have enough time to really deliberate. Okay. Go here, have some options. Trade off some pieces, perhaps. Yeah, that's a good game.